Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Sankey84 and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity, where today, well, we're looking for somebody down in the asylum. And yeah, there's a few random people around here, so let's start talking with them. And yeah, apparently the one we're looking for is in his own room, possibly up that way. We shall see. So, Mr. Guard. Yeah, you stay on your watch. Okay, flesh construct. Interesting.
Sure.
Okay. Master Azo, he'll make you better. Okay, are these just... Yeah, they're all just patients. Fine, so they're probably not going to have much. Ooh, Coco. Well, I'll take that, thank you very much. Okay, is there anybody of interest around? Ooh, tally marks, okay. Interesting. Fine. Things don't seem to be as nice as you'd think it would be, but okay. Okay. You know what? Let's have a nosy down this way. And to be honest, I'm lucky I've not run into a trap, but... Oh, well that is definitely not good. Okay. Okay, let's get sneaky because... Yeah, something's going on here. Oh, that's who we were looking for.
I'll have this open in no time.
Okay, you're meant to be
As
quiet.
promised.
But... Ooh. Well, that's nice. Okay, we'll take that and have a look in a bit. Right, well, we found who we were looking for. I thought we'd actually be going the opposite way, but never mind. Okay. In that case, let's see what's up here first. Okay, I've been everywhere that I can. The only two places I can't get to is through that door because there's a guard guarding it and won't let me pass. And this one over here because it requires a key. So, okay. Nobody else has anything really to say or interact with. So, let's... Well, first, just go back.
Nothing will slip past me. Let's see what's in here.
Let's see if you can get down there without being spotted, please.
As promised.
Well, you have been spotted, so... Okay. Get you... Okay, who's spotting you? I don't know, but we'll have a nosy and see if it's classed as stealing. It's not, so that should be okay. And... Okay. Light armour. Fine. Okay, everyone, get in position and let's say hello. A round face, balding man turns to face you. His upper lip is pulled upwards slightly by his pointed nose, exposing his upper teeth when he scowls.
What is the meaning of this?
Let's have a look. Yeah, access to the North Ward. Yes, access to North Ward. Let's start with that one. Out the question, those patients are in isolation for a reason. Your forehead seems damp all of a sudden. Perhaps I should discuss your insubordination with the head warden. Yeah, let's do a bit of persuading.
You smug cretin. How dare you come down here and meddle? You have no idea the importance of my research.
He balls up his fist and digs his teeth into his index finger, a growl simmering beneath his breast, and a deep scowl compressing his face.
Fine. Speak to them for all the good it'll do you. I'm sure the discussions will be fascinating.
Okay, he pulls a key from one of his pockets and nearly slams it down on the floor before handing it to you. Okay, good, we got the key we need. Okay, what about awakening? Because yeah, that's the reason we came in here in the first place. I haven't got time to give you directions. Go bother someone else. Yes, hasn't done much good for anybody since he had his soul moved into an inanimate object. So I fail to see why I should let that sway me. If Animancers all followed the commands of their leaders, where would we be? We'd all be as backward and willfully ignorant as Red Sirs. Don't know what that is. We would know nothing about life or death or even ourselves. We would be lost in the dark with no clue as to why. We toy with things beyond our comprehension. It's dangerous and foolish.
Are you from Rayed Ceres? Are you Widewen himself, risen to smite me for my heretical belief in learning who I am and why I exist? Please. You are afraid because men have taught you to be afraid. Because they were taught to be afraid. These things are only beyond our comprehension because of the fears of people like you.
I mean, he's not wrong. He might be going about it the wrong way, but he's not wrong.
Who will solve Widewen's legacy? Some church? Some warrior? It will be an Animancer, or it will be no one at all.
Yeah, have you tried it on other subjects? I have, yes, no point in lying about it. Now, the Ethereals involved, I asked for volunteers from our patients and a few souls came forward. I was very close at one time to a breakthrough. They understood that. They understood their sacrifices would mean something. Okay, fine. Right, well, now we've got that. Now we've got the key. Let's get round and see what's in here, shall we? Okay, hello? Anybody home?
Time to see and not be seen.
Yes. You know what? Actually close the door behind us. I don't know if that does anything, but you know what? We might as well. Okay. Ooh. I'm guessing that's one we're going to need to speak to because it's at the end, but yeah. As some of these decided to show up with talk points, let's start at the front, shall we? In this my face, tell me. Oh, is this my face? Tell me. Okay. What about you? Thundering sky, rain of blood, innocence must drown. Not very nice. Oh, hey, are you want to talk? This man is looking in his eyes of a haunted animal, and at your approach he staggers backwards to the far corner of the cell, halfway appearing as though he would climb the wall if it would get him further away from you. He cries out, a bizarre primal utterance like nothing you've heard. Ooh, you can't hide from me. No, let's be nice. Graham looks at you blankly. It's unclear whether he understands you or not, but his panic has mostly subsided. He opens his mouth to speak, but the words that come out are half-formed, and though his tongue were cut out, they're impossible for you to discern if indeed they're words at all. The mutilations of animancy crueler than any torture. To disfigure the soul, let us return the favour to the animancers of this poop heap. Okay, yes, our perception's good enough to see that he's afraid. He looks at you with uncertainty, slowly, tentatively steps closer to the front of his cell, and as he does, for the first time, you can perceive his soul within your ken. It is misshapen, as though maimed by some jagged instrument, and large expanses of it have been gouged out entirely. You feel no barriers of resistance. If you want, you could look into his soul. You know what? We might as well. You project out towards the main soul in front of you, merging with it, its confusion and fear becoming yours as it whisks you into its depths. You're in a cell. Key turns, door opens. Though come to you in waves, incomplete, broken. Fearful. Standing at the door is a rotund, balding man. His upper teeth and pointy nose remind you of a rat. He beckons, apologetic. You don't want to go. Anything else in your mind is a single word, and the word is no. but it dissolves before it reaches your lips. You press against the back wall. Cornered, you cry out. In darkness, you fight against unseen restraints. You cannot move your arms or legs. The man walks into the room carrying a lit candle, its meagre flame casting long shadows across the books and machinery. Straps bind your arms and legs. Cold metal circumscribes the crown of your head and the breadth of your chest. The man is sorry. He's in need of raw materials. They dismantled his work and he needs another source. He needs to show them he was right. He thanks you. Then he turns a knob and you feel yourself begin to crank from within, and you can feel pieces of you torn away, like having your insides chewed by a horde of rats, and you are screaming a scream you can barely hear. Another night, heavy footsteps outside your door coming for you. You look through a slit in your door. The flesh giant, the artificial being just outside, but facing the left, facing the end of the hall. The boy there. The boy looks with interest at the giant, then collapses to the floor like a shed snakeskin. The giant convulses for a moment, then rights himself, turns away, and leaves. Okay. That wasn't creepy at all. Graham looks at you, still wide-eyed, but somehow more present. He nods at you, then walks back to the end of his cell. Right, okay. Yeah, let's just carry on, see if we've got anything else. So I was right, we will need to speak to him in a minute. And, okay, we'll speak to him now because there doesn't seem to be anybody else. A willowy adolescent boy stands in the centre of his cell, gawkish and stoop-shouldered. He stares straight ahead. The occasional blink is his own movement, and it is unclear whether he registers your presence at all behind his glassy, doll-like eyes. In this state, the barriers between your soul and his are thin and porous, easily bypassed if you should wish. You close your eyes and edge forward towards the boy's soul, and as you near, a sudden malice comes over you. You're cold and warm all at once, sweating and shivering and straining for breath. You did not, as you did on the caravan journey. The soul you approach is the wrong one, a parasitic plant that strangles its host. It is predatory and pitiless, and you have crossed paths with it before. Too late does it occur to you to react, and already you feel yourself plunging into some immersionary abyss of thought and memory. You're standing in a cell now, the same cell, in the sanctorium. The halls are moonlit and empty, and you're waiting. At the far end of the ward, the door opens, revealing a flesh golem in a silhouette beneath the stone archway. It makes its usual rounds, the same stops every time. The misbegotten child of the despondent creators. When the construct is close, you coil yourself up and spring forward, passing out of the boy's body as though it were a membrane. You can sense his body behind you collapse to the floor, a puppet whose strings are cut. You're rushing towards the golem now, bodiless as a gust of wind. Quickly, you think to yourself, quickly, and you feel the strength hemorrhaging from your soul as the dart towards the makeshift abomination. You pass into the golem's shell and overtake the soul implanted within, encircling it, suppressing it, and contained in this new vessel, you are strong again. You step heavy-footed down corridors, unheeded by the other constructs, and scrutinised only by the wary, unswervy eyes of the mad. Coming at last to an office, piled with books and scribbles, papers, and perverse implements of animancy, you set your oversized hand upon a large machine, a nest of globes and tubes and coils in the centre of the room, and go to work bending wires and unsettling alignments. Your surroundings are pulled past you, or perhaps you are pulled past them, and they dissolve into a blur. When they settle into place again, you are outside on a clear day. standing in front of a crowd stacked high above you on tiered seats of an amphitheatre. You are acting for the crowd, standing deliberately still. But this is no play. A balding man with a rodent-like features is strapping you to a machine, the one you tamper with. You see your arms for the first time, short, fleshy, unmistakably those of a little girl. But this body is not truly yours. Your mind still holds the same determination, the same hard-heartedness as before. The body itself is cold and vacuous. Unlike the others, this one has no soul of its own. The man speaks and the crowd applauds with enthusiasm worthy of a hero's entrance. Bear witness, he says, and he pulls a lever. The machine shivers and sparks, and a bed of sweat rolls down the side of the man's brow. But the crowd's apprehension quickly gives way to awe as the crystal globe fills with radiant mist that casts the entire theatre aglow. He opens a valve and the glow crystals through the tube along the length of the copper wire that run to a set of electrodes beneath your armpits. You feel nothing when it reaches you, as it should be, for you have been leading his work astray periodically for some time, altering notes and settings and playing puppeteer for Hollowborn, but you make it look how people would expect it to look when a body is infused with a soul. In a moment, the machine goes dark and the man unstraps you, eyeing you with a scientist's concern. He looks back up at the crowd. Behold, he says, but there is obvious hesitation in his voice. Slowly, you take a plodding step forward, then another, and another. You look up at the man, giving him eye contact of which no Hollowborn is capable, and the crowd gasps. The man looks relieved. How do you feel? He asks at a volume meant for the crowd, and this is the moment. At the top of your lungs, you let out a piercing shriek. The man comes towards you, his hands outstretched, but you run the other way, back to the machine. With all your strength, you drive your head into the crystal globe, and it shatters, streaking your head with warm blood. You drive your head down into the surface of the machine again and again, drawing panic screams from the crowd, and by the time the man reaches you, your body has already ceased proper function and merely twitches on the cold ground. Satisfied, you depart the corpse in search of another unsuspecting host. Who could put their faith in animancy now? You're pulled again from your surroundings, transcending the boundaries of memories and lifetimes, deeper and deeper, past betrayals and murders and lies upon lies that form the thick webbing of plots beyond mortal comprehension. You settle at last on a room you've seen before, expansive, with a tall device encasing an Adra monolith at its centre. The room is filled with people, and the people all look at the device. You're yanked suddenly back to reality, and the once catatonic boy in the cell is looking directly at you, appraising, calculating. There is no mistake now that it is the soul of Thanos X Achenon. Sorry about butchering that. The man you have been searching for, that gazes out from borrowed husk. A watcher. Okay, so we finally found the one we're after. Kind of partially accidentally, but you know what? We did it. Okay. You know what? Yes. Apparently I believe we share a common past, and I'm looking for answers. Is that so? He makes no effort to hide his disinterest, but he continues to search your eyes. He makes a slight grunting noise, and his eyes soften for an instant, and it seems for that moment that he recognises you. He opens his mouth to speak, then seems to think better of what he was about to say. His jaw tightens. I know your look, you hunger. Hunger for answers that elude you. It gnaws at your soul. It usurps your reason for being. You are like everyone. I will help you let go. He dodges backwards with startling grace, putting himself out of reach On his face there is no malice, only the dispassion of a farmer putting down a sick animal. Then suddenly he slumps forward. Okay, fine. Quest complete. I've also got a few things. Okay, I'll have a look what that is in a second. 15 experience, the Blind Monk's Venom, minor item. Series of murders and shots to terrorize the scribes of the Isle. Sequestered in the island monastery, they have had little success. Though renowned for their integrity or artistic talents, the scribes may be unknown having someone who's attempting to sabotage their work. Alright. You know what? It's mage, it's magic, it's stuff. Off you go. Okay. Back to the fight. Unfortunately, yeah. Everybody's in the wrong position. So, okay. Let's get the basics done. So, you rage. You wolf it up.
I'm here.
You... Oh, where can I put... Unfortunately, yeah, I've got Celicia, who's not a fighter, really, but... You know what? You just get onto them. You can... do Mind Blade on that one.
What?
You can get a shield down, if you don't mind. Yeah, put that there. And wounding shot on Graham. Poor Graham. I was hoping we could have helped him, but never mind.
Yeah.
Right. That. Right, start attacking. There we go, flipping neck. Right, okay. Everybody just try and do what you can. Consecrated ground is down. Use all attacking. And yeah, let's drop a potion off. Oh, I always forget the potions are for you only. You can't give it to somebody else. That's
your
annoying.
thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Right. Okay. Right. In that case, get down here and start attacking some of these weaker ones, please. Oh, flip. Okay. Can you just move? Oh, there we go. Right. That'll heal you back up. You can just hit that one for me. Second wind, if you don't mind. There we go. And take out him for me. Good. You are just in basic attacks, but no, I want you to hit as many as you can there and help out some of our own. Okay, that's you down, and you've healed up quite a bit. You over there.
Just say the word.
You onto that one. Lily, get onto there. Rose, down here. Okay. That should be them down. Is it? Oh. There we go. Now it's down. Right. Ooh. Something's going on. I'm not sure what, but you know, we'll figure it out.
Sure.
Right, okay. Anything on you? Reeks. Okay. Chain groans with added weight. Bite marks hit the edge of the cot. Hey, you had some money on him though, at least, so okay. And I missed you. Oh, you didn't have anything of importance on you. Okay. Oh, am I going to have to fight my way out of it now? Is that what's going on? Is that why everyone's screaming? Yep, it is. Well,
let's go.
Flesh, that should be easy with everyone just dogpiling. Come on. Okay, we kind of got stuck in the door. Right, everyone, fall back.
Eh?
Come on. Come on. That's it. Fall back a minute. Right. And... yeah, let's put... no, I'm not using a spell on these. Should be fine. Just go wolf.
Yeah?
Rage. And then...
yeah.
go. Right.
Let's go.
Everyone wail now. Yeah,
let's
one
go.
Down and... there's the other. Good. Now the question is what's his name still in here? Oh, wait a minute. There was somebody down here. No, they seem to have gone. Alright. Don't know where they've gone, but okay. Haha. Okay, have you got anything to say for yourself? What have you done? You've been experimenting on patients against their will, mangling their souls. I've witnessed it with my own eyes. How could you possibly... look, it had to be done. The others, they took everything from me, everything when I was this close. I had to know where I failed and why. Imagine the value if I'd succeeded. I had something that could make all those hollow infants into something like a real person, and with a few more patrons and a few years research, who knows? No one has come that close with the legacy. It's why I have to continue, why I have to risk everything here working in secret. It's why you have to lie, tell him you've cleared me of all suspicion. Oh. No, no other chance. I'm exposing you.
Then I can't let you get in my way either.
Okay. Now, this is self-defense. He's attacking me. I did not attack him. The question is... The question is... can I wail on him or not? You know what? I'm not going to risk it.
Eh?
Yous all get up there. And... okay, devotions to the faithful. Let's get that on all of us. You can... let's have a look. Yeah, use Eye Strike on him.
Yeah.
You cripple him.
Ready, Watcher.
You wound him. You just go and bite him. And yeah, you're wolfing, then you can attack. Okay. There we go. Now everybody wail on. Oh. Well, he went down a lot easier than I was expecting. Okay, did not need to do all that prep. But you know what? Never mind. Let's have a nosy. Research journal. Close to breakthrough, I've found an ample source of essence now, and the vessels have responded positively to infusion with the proxy. Human trials are the next logical course. Okay. Subject is male, approximately early 30s. Powers of speech absent, presumably as a result of the over-fragmentation of his soul. As such, he's the ideal subject for present research. However, Eric's experimentation has caused severe pain and induced panic, and I've had to enlist the aid of the guards in transporting him for more recent procedures. Okay. And some money as well. Okay. So yeah, we've now got proof of what he was doing. Okay. And we've got one more. What are you? Okay, just churning and bubbling.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Right. Do you think there's anything else hidden? So, let's see how much fighting we have to do now. Or are we going to be... I was going to say we're going to be okay, but, yeah, everybody's gone. Okay, let's just get rid of you quickly. See what's going on with the corpse.
Dead on!
Take it down. You. Just some silver. Okay. Nothing too major. But, wait a minute. There's a... I said there's a guard up here, there was. Okay, let's just kill these last few off. Okay, bit of copper on the guard, but... Yeah, this door's now open. Okay. What have we got? A mace, iron skin, and copper. Is that it?
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Yes. But... Okay. At least it was something anyway, but never mind. I don't know why he was guarding that door. Okay, the guards have gone from in here. Okay, this is not a good sign. Everybody's disappeared. Yeah, this is not good. Especially as there's still a lot of screaming going on. Okay, he's still here. Okay, let's say hello to you. Head ward must be told what's going on down here. Yes, I agree, but why are you still here? And are you... Yeah, you're still here as well, okay. Right, fine. Oh! Okay, I didn't quite read what that said, but... Something about getting out of here. Oh, there we go. Right. What happened down there? You were given permission to ask questions. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not... Actually, saying that, yeah, it kind of is how I got it, actually. Yeah, Asa was being influenced by a patient because he was, altering his things. Okay. Yeah, let's stay down the middle. It's complicated. A patient was working for the Laden Key, only without knowing it. You finish exploration and then breaks the silence. I have read accounts of people in history who could do what you describe. The accounts are few and brief and never reliable. Some go as far as to suggest that they are all the same person. If truly such a person was here among us, plotting our ruin, would that I had a body again and could be of some real use in our time of need. I fear what the future may hold for this place. I'm grateful you were able to dispatch the threat before there was a loss of innocent life. We very nearly had another scandal on our hands. What of Asa? What part did experiments play in this? Yes, I confronted him and was forced to kill him. Such a waste. There was none more gifted working here. In time, I'd hoped to rehabilitate his image, but a mind like his, so full of ideas, leaves little room for patience. I would inquire more into the matter, but in truth, you've done this institution a favour. Were his transactions ever to reach the public, there would be terrible uproar. I was blind to have trusted him a second time. I trust you'll be more cautious in the future.
Hail and well met.
Nope, that seems to be about everything. Thank you. Okay, so that is another one marked off. And yeah, let's see. Okay, Lady Webb. We'll go and have a chat with her soon enough. But I think, yeah, we might have a look at something else. Still can't do the conflict. We've not leveled up. Raising an army. That's yeah, there's I'm trying to. I don't. You know what? While we're here, let's see if our rep has improved. In fact, is there a way to figure out what our rep is? Give me a second. Characters. Rose's rep. Okay, everything says good apart from Defiance Bay. What is mixed? Okay, alright. Well, let's just see if that helps us out or not.
Well met, friend.
Oh, okay. Just noticed a named person that wasn't highlighted, so okay. Yes, what are you busy with? I'm studying soul attachments. We all know that souls move into people at birth and out at death, but we still have a lot of questions. What makes them stick, so to speak? Souls power bodies and give their tissues life, but only when they're firmly attached. It's separation that leads to a whole spat of soul-related ailments, including the hollowbone. But if we understood how to reattach souls, we could end the legacy, maybe even conquer death. That's the theory anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have all the research I need to put it into practice. Okay, what do you need? There's a manuscript called The Theorems of Pangram. It contains research from Pangram's experience on detached souls. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries is rumoured to have a copy in the Elder Archives. The theorems could advance my research by leaps and bounds, but Grimda, the High Archivist, worship while means she has some paradoxical views on sharing and restricting knowledge, and since she's not exactly a proponent of animancy, she tends to restrict the kind of information that would be useful to benefit me. Yeah, let's see if you can persuade her. Okay. Look at me spill my troubles. It's kind of you to listen, but I should really get back to my work. Okay. Yes, tell me about you. Would you like to come with us? I'll gladly have more companions. I'm an Animancer. Currently, I'm researching matters of the legacy. Yeah, we kind of already know what that is. But just for completion's sake. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And of course, a new quest pops up because you can never have too many bloody quests. Ah, okay. Maybe because I don't have the correct party member, I can't speak to it. Fine. Well, you know what? In that case, we shall end it here. And next time, we'll look at doing some of these other quests that we've got, especially the one that we've just picked up. And we'll see how things go, if we can try and find, you know, anything around. Because I might do a bit of just random exploration. So, just heading off to some of these places, because there's, you know, the Wooden Plains, it looks like there's a road going south. Is that? I wouldn't mind seeing if there's a way, yeah, across the gorge. Because, yeah, there's a bit down into the water. Now, is there a way to reduce the water flow? Maybe up at the village. I don't know. But, yeah, that would then create a path where I could probably get down to this area. That's interesting. Or if not, we could just decide, no, screw it. Let's go to the march and see how bad that is. Because apparently that's a high-level area as well. So, we'll see. there's a fair few bits around that we can do. I will make my mind up next time. But for now, I've been Sank84. But in the meantime, I've been Sank84. This has been Pillars of Eternity. Thank you so much for joining me. Look after each other. And until next time, goodbye.